I want to be a storyteller. Here's why. Hi, I'm Odeng. I'm an architecture practitioner who live at Mumbai, Melaka, Malaysia. So the reason is simple. I love spark people's heart, okay? Imagine you watch their face and then they love what they do, love the things that they do is meaningful, right? So their happiness, right, is actually a happiness for me. And for me, that's a meaningful things to me to do, really meaningful. When I was a young boy, I watched like so many cartoons, so many anime. Imagine like when you back from school every day, you quickly grab your remote control and then type 715 Animax. So I watched like a lot of Wiki, One Piece, Evangelion, so many anime that I watched, right? They all have that like this one thing in common, which is they make a good story. For me, how to define the good story, right? Remember the image that I said? The motivated one, they love what they do, that find it meaningful, right? A good story, they have like that image. To deliver it, they need a good lesson. Okay? That's how I define good story. A good lesson. So, at the beginning of my secondary school, there's a big announcement. A short film contest. Okay, like, let's join it. I asked my friend, like, let's make a grand short film. And then, we won. Okay, like, that's a really weird things happening to me. Like, so it proven that a good lesson, because that movie is all about this one lesson. Hard work wins. And then, as I fast forward, watch the short film right now, I realized that the story is not that good actually, because it lacks this one thing, a good sequence. Now I realize that a good story requires a good sequence, which is it has like this introduction, it has this bridge, it has this climax, and then it has this ending. Okay, that makes a good story. So as I growing like older, I take architecture, and then I realized, whoa, architecture is like so many knowledge that you need to learn. You need to be a jack of all trades. So where's this storytelling come into play? As we learn so many philosophy, less is more and stuff like that, right? The term in architecture. There is one philosopher say that a good architecture requires a good storytelling. Whoa! Now I see it's related actually. Then why it says that good architecture requires a good storytelling. Imagine architecture is all about space, and a good space requires a good activity, right? Like you learning at this space, you cook together at this space, you interact with your family at this space, right? That's considered good activity, and that's a good architecture. And good storytelling is all about you sequencing it, and then how that activity, that sequence that you arrange makes a good value, a good moral, a good lesson for them, right? How they gonna appreciate it. So it has like so many underlying layers that makes a good storytelling and a good architecture. As I finish my architecture studies, there is one point, the philosophy that only you learn outside from the university is architecture is all about heart, inside your heart. So imagine, a good architecture needs a good heart, right? So by that, you can make a good architecture. Same goes to storytelling. If you have a good heart, probably you're gonna make a good story, because every good story has a good lesson. So in conclusion, good story actually, right, requires you practice, cause nothing beats consistency, okay? Because I realized why in my secondary school until today, right, I kind of feel like there is something that I lack of in storytelling. I don't practice much in storytelling. It's different when you consuming in your early age, right? Maybe you consuming stories like until today, right? It different kind of like perspective when you being a story consumer and a storyteller. So when you consuming, you becoming a consumer, right? Why not you try to shift into a storytelling, because you will learn a lot more, and then you will realize like this needs practice. So that's why I think the point 3 that comes into play is consistency. To remind back, there is a 3 point to be a good storyteller. First, a good story requires a good lesson. Second, a good story needs a good sequencing. And third, good story require practice. And remember, a guideline by Vandals, I watched a video by him, told me that story needs an element of surprise. When there is no element of surprise, that's not a story, that's a report. Yeah, I'm gonna end this video maybe like a bro face as a trademark. My first video today, mark 7 December 2023. I hope that I can be consistent, including you. And if you like this video, please subscribe at the button below. And if you like this video, please press like. And yeah, share to your friends, family, and your close friend if they want to be consistent, if they have the same value as you and me. Let's continue this journey together, and see you guys in the next video. Brofist, thank you for watching. And yeah, I'm gonna edit this video because the consistency road is really requires a brave heart. Digimon song. Na 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 na.